Assalamu alaikum, this is Adam, and today we're going to be talking about how to re-addict yourself to real life. So does it ever feel like you're kind of stuck in this matrix, plugged in, you got those wires hanging out, you're struggling with video game addiction, or maybe you just started playing too much, it's eating up time, you're trying to be on your self-improvement grind, but you're stuck watching this show, you're stuck hooked on these addicting little social media hits, and you're trying to improve, but the pull is so strong. Okay, what I'm going to be getting into today is how to actually re-addict yourself to real life and actually remember what real life is like and how good it can be, right? So one thing that I like to keep in mind is whenever I get into those kind of states is remember a past time, remember the good times. And really, though you might feel like absolute crap during these times, right? And you're just like, oh, I just want the dopamine, right? You actually want to think about other times that you didn't need that to feel those same emotions. And because you didn't need those things to feel the same emotions, you were engaging with real life, as opposed to kind of just letting things happen and let life happen to you. You are actually at the cause as opposed to at the effect. Okay? And the whole approach here is basically just baby stepping your way into actually becoming this person who's just a normal person that's not really addicted to these weird things to have to keep you running and actually going. So step one is, again, the baby steps and actually remembering those times before. And then what you want to do is start to baby step these things that you can do. So one thing that I personally think that works amazingly well, and I think socializing can really change your life, is actually start to socialize again. Start to meet some people. If you're just spending time with yourself at home, watching these shows, or even, being addicted to substances or anything like that that's holding you back, keep this in mind, right? This video is really about addiction and breaking it, right? You want to think about times that you were not addicted to this, and then look at how you can, again, baby steps. So can you go out for a walk for just 30 seconds every day, and you start to slowly just build up this way of this habit, right? It's doing something that's very low effort, right? What about taking a deep breath? You can do it with me right now. And that didn't cost a lot of mental energy because it's very easy. You can do it right away. But then once you're able to make that a habit, then you're good, because then you can start doing things that are more complex. Let's say, you want to start praying, you want to start meditating, doing those sort of things. You want to start, again, same thing with the walk. You start with a 30-second walk, just putting your shoes on and stepping outside, looking around. And then you can move it to something like a run, something even crazier. Alrighty? So that is really how you start. And once you're able to do this, it's really gonna start to change the way you see the world, and you're gonna start to slowly your mind is gonna open up. Start trying to expose yourself to high vibration things, right? Go to Jummah, okay? That's a habit that I have because it exposes you to an environment that is positive. At least the mosque that I go to, really inspiring khutbah every single week. It's actually, you can find it on YouTube, I'll plug them right now, Islamic Institute of Toronto. And if you actually listen to their khutbah, it's really great. It's always inspiring. They have 4 main sheikhs. Anyways, besides the point, having something like that really helps you. Again, going to the gym can be one of these things as well. You're gonna go out, you're gonna meet people, you can be social over there, and you're also gonna get your body moving, which is gonna help mental health as well. All right. And once we actually do, the goal is to start to re-addict ourselves to real life. And once you start to see that pull, that need, that crave to actually start binging these shows, or taking substances, or even junk food, or these video games, which is a huge one, you start to remember what real life is like and start to resonate more with these longer forms of dopamine release, right? It's not this short instant gratification, but it's kind of this long, slow burning, clean gratification. I like to talk about clean highs versus dirty highs. Like dirty highs, usually a lot up front. Again, so that's like instant gratification. You get a lot up front, back end it takes away from you. Examples like drugs, video games, right? It gives you a lot of stimulation, dopamine on the one hand, then again it takes away your time, right, with these video games. So that's what a clean high is. That's what a dirty high is. Clean high is more like something that like burns slowly, right? Meditation, praying. If you're gonna do something that is more, where you're at the cause, right? Where you're producing, writing, anything that you really enjoy, a hobby you're passionate about. And that's another thing that's important when you're re-addicting yourself to real life. You're going to actually do things that you're passionate about. Do things that you're passionate about. And hey guys, and when you do something that you're passionate about, you're going to start to remember, again, full circle back to what I was talking about in the beginning. It's actually reminding yourself of the love that you have for life, and that part that you resonate with. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're stuck in a rut, just take those few steps that I said, implement them, and things will start to change, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.